Y'all, your girl finally got the beach waves right. The lace is melted. If you want to know how I did it, stay tuned. Alright, so starting out, I wanted to show you guys how I pull out my baby hairs and section everything off to get a very swoop laid baby hair look. One of the biggest advantages to having a bomb baby hair look is the way that you pluck your hair. I plucked mine to match my hairline, so I do not have a widow's peak, but I kind of have like those, like, I call it receding edges, hairline kind of look to my edges. So I kind of plucked that into my wig so it can flatter my face. And I did baby hairs that fit my face. A lot of people like to just do a bunch of baby hairs and it doesn't always flatter. Some people don't have enough room for like their eyebrows and stuff like that. So just keep that in mind. Now going down with the parting situation, I am combing everything back, hot combing everything back and laying it super duper flat and making sure that the wig itself is super flat. The back of the wig is flat and making sure that my part is straight for my face before I proceed with any styling. Making sure the wig is super flat before styling is super important because most of the time we style on our mannequin heads and I have a small head. My mannequin head is not the shape of my head. So as y'all see, there is bulking in the back. I need to straighten that out so my curls can fall correctly when I put them in my head. So I'm combing this as straight as humanly possible and keep combing the front piece back and then down, down, down. And it just looks like a blowout, a silk press. Now I am tucking my hair out of the way and cutting my baby hairs. I use an eyebrow razor because I like the rough edges. Every time I cut it with scissors, it's just too blunt. It doesn't look natural to me. I mean, baby hairs for me aren't as natural, you know, but in general, just a rougher cut. And then I curl them under. I think it looks better when you curl them under, so that's what I do. Repeat it on the other side, curl them under. I will tag this curler in the Amazon storefront. Then I'm taking Nairobi. This is the only foam that you should be using, especially if you use adhesive like I did. I use glue, I hold and swoop, and it gets laid just like that. 2 pumps, hold and swoop, and that's it. And I repeat it on the other side. Okay, now I'm going in with my milk belt just to set my edges again and a paper strip. You can use a satin strip as well. I just didn't feel like getting mine. Then to get into these curls, girl, I like to take my hot comb and straighten out the roots so the hair is just super smooth, making sure the hair is as straight as possible without using a flat iron. I do have conditioning oil in the hair, so that is going to burn out as I curl. That is just for extra protection in the wig because I've had it for some time. So this curler will be tagged in my storefront. It is a 1-inch clipless barrel. I'm going over and under, over and under with a flat laid hair, no twisting like you would do for normal warm curls. We're keeping it straight on the barrel, flat as can be. Again, taking a 1-inch piece, going over the barrel and around, laying the hair super flat and keeping it super tight on the barrel. Doing it again, going over and around, over and around, over and around. Now we're going to repeat the process on the other side, first detangling the hair. Then taking my hot comb and pressing out the roots and smoothing out the hair all the way through, so when I lay it on the barrel there are no crimps. It is a uniform curl. Taking another 1-inch section, straightening it out, wrapping it around, and for the other side, I'm going to wrap the curler around my head and curl away from my face. This is the best way to get a mirrored look of your curls while curling your own hair. It is way easier to do it if you style it on the mannequin. You can do that, but this is how I style it on my head. I feel like I get a better face frame when I do it this way, and you can see how long I'm actually holding it on the barrel. So now we're going to have some fun. We're going to take the curler behind our head, but we're going to take the curl and wrap it over the barrel so that we're curling towards our face instead of away from our face, and keeping it flat on the barrel so that we can add some texture into this look. If you want uniform curls all the way through and less texture, less volume, then curl your hair all the same way. But I like a little razzle dazzle, so I go opposite. I was playing kind of like a puzzle. I got into a swing, so every other curl I did one going back and one going forward until I got to the top. The top is where it gets most tricky to style it and make it look like salon fresh. However, we're just gonna watch me curl it, and take your time, curl with me, and you can see like the straight ends and you can see the opposite directions. So that's how you know that you've curled the hair properly, if you're going opposite directions. Now I'm curling behind. And now I'm curling forward, as y'all see. So we're just gonna curl it out. If you are interested in getting this unit for yourself, definitely check the link in my description, because this wig is actually from my hair company and I've actually worn it for a few months at this point of recording. So the lace is high quality, the hair is high quality, she has a great lifespan, and she's flawless. So I have some Tresemme holding spray here. This is not my favorite holding spray. I feel like it has a lot of alcohol. I would not recommend this. I will tag in my storefront the ones that I recommend for you guys to use. You can pick up at Marshall's as well if you just want to grab some now. Now, taking the top section of my hair and splitting that into two, back and front, and I'm curling away from my face. Then I'm curling towards my face at the top. At the crown of my head, I'm curling towards the top because I want the curl to lay flat. You see that? Curling towards the front. And now this is my bang part. I'm going to split it in the bottom, curl away from my face. And I pull it so the top can be kind of flat. Then I separate it into two. I comb it out. I'm very particular about the hair placement. I wrap it behind and I make sure that it is laying flat underneath that curl. I'm going to show you guys again. I'm going to comb it straight. I'm going to take it, and not like that. I'm going to wrap it around so it can be flat on the top. So again, wrapping it around. Take some practice, y'all. I promise you, it really does. Been doing hair for a couple of years and I just got it. I just got it for myself, okay? And so as the curls drop, I spray some holding spray, and I'm curling this one piece in the middle just so there's no split in the back of my head. I really hate that when I have of curls in my hair, and it's like a split down the middle, so I take that middle section and do it. I'm doing the same thing. Because I'm at the crown of my head, I am curling towards my base so that that curl at the top can lay flat on my head. And I noticed that I pull the curls out at the top. I pull them straight and get them like the top set in the right place. Curling away from the face now, because I'm at the top, making it flat at the root. Doing the same thing behind my head, flat on the barrel. And boom, pulling it out, taking the paper wrap off. I kind of really didn't need that because my baby hairs were still under the middle belt. But the next key is to smooth the top out with the hot comb. Whether you use flexi rods or any type of curl, use your hot comb to smooth the top out. Alright, so here we go with the baby hairs. I'm just combing them out so they don't be crunchy. Taking a wide tooth comb, combing my hair down and then combing it back. And I'm just doing that until the hair falls in the right place. So combing it down, combing it back. Combing it down. Combing it down and fluffing and moving things around. Alright, y'all, so my hair is done. It's the lace. Volume. I'm so proud of myself because I really ate this up. For real. For real.